Hey, Shalom family, welcome to this bright new week. Welcome to this amazing day. Welcome to your prophetic word. God bless you in Jesus' name. My name is Pastor Abraham Abam. Never despise the people around you. Never despise the people God brings to you. Follow keenly this story as God speaks to you using this amazing story. There was once a man that was very gifted, that was very blessed, and they were moving across migrating from one land to another, and he was moving with several people, and they were crossing a desert. The man had a lot of foodstuffs, he had a lot of things with him, water and all, and he met a certain man that had nothing, but the man was just carrying a ladder. And he met other people that were holding one thing or the other. The man began to mock at them. He began to laugh at them. Why? Because he felt like he was the only person carrying what was relevant. What was relevant. And he will have a lot of food. He will begin to eat. He will begin to drink. And the people were looking at him. He was not sharing what he had. He was not sharing with no one. He would not give his food to anyone. He would not give water to anyone. And he was eating on his own and drinking on his own. And they began to move from one place to another. They got to a certain places where they needed to cut grasses to be able to see through. For those of you that watch African Life, or not really African Life, but certain TV shows that have to do with people going to forests and moving across certain places that are a little bit having certain things that you need to fill them down with a cutlass. So there were people among him that had a cutlass, and he did not have. And whenever they got to that place, those people needed to make the path straight so that he also could pass. But after that, still, he did not reason that these people helped me when I was powerless. But why is it that I cannot give them food and water? Because he had abundance. He prepared himself. It's like those people that want to cross the desert. When you want to cross the desert from one place to another, you prepare yourself. So he prepared himself with food, prepared himself with water, and he did not provide things like a cutlass or other things. But other people, on the other hand, they provided themselves with a cutlass, and then there was just a man holding a ladder, and nobody was understanding why he was moving across with the ladder. And finally they got to a certain place, and when they got to that place, there was a bridge that needed to take them from this end finally to the place where they were going to. And the man with the ladder was the only person with the ladder. He came and placed the ladder, and he was determining the people that had to come across along. And everyone began to cross, and they were thanking him. Thank you so much. Thanking him. Thank you so much. And they were crossing through. And when the man that had all the food and all wanted to cross, the man with the ladder stopped him on the other side and began to say these words. He said, you had the privilege to help us. You had the privilege to ease this journey for us. You had food that could not just feed you, but feed all of us, and surplus could still remain. But you decided to keep it for yourself, to eat alone. And even when you got to places where you did not have what it takes to come through, others help you, yet you did not still learn. And still, you refuse to help the people. Here you are, the final bus stop. Here you are, the last place where you have to cross to enter where you were going to. And he told the man, what if I refuse to let you pass through? Because when the last person crossed, he took out his ladder. And the man was pleading, please, I have not yet crossed. Please, help me with the ladder. And he told the man, he said, what if I refuse to put this ladder for you to cross? How will you feel? And the Spirit of the Lord began to speak to me. A lot of people are making this mistake. Today you have the privilege. You are blessed in one way or the other. God has lifted you in one way or the other. God has taken you to a certain height in life. Be very careful with how you treat people when you are at the top. For you don't know tomorrow. Tomorrow you might just find yourself in a certain place where you did not plan to. You might just be at the mercy of someone that you didn't treat well, and you need that person to help you. That man with the ladder never looked important because he was just holding a ladder. Everyone in life has been equipped to handle a particular problem in a particular time or season. Your part could have been, for looking at the case of the man with the food, he could have been to sustain the people to continue moving, never knowing, because the man did not have direction. He did not know where he was going to, but he was just following the people, and he prepared food. But there was somebody there that knew the direction. There was somebody there that knew that there is a place that they need to put a ladder to cross. So while the person was holding his ladder, the others could be mocking at him. Even the man with the food was surprised. Why would this man be holding a ladder throughout this strenuous journey? Why will you be carrying a ladder? Little did he know that that ladder was what was going to save all of them. Never laugh at a man that you don't know the revelation behind what he's doing. Never mock at someone you don't know why the person is doing what he's doing. You were not there when God spoke to the person. You don't know why the person is reacting that way. There are some people that have had certain encounters with God, and because of that encounter, there are certain things they are doing. God has sent me today to speak to you. God has sent me today to draw your attention. Be very watchful of the people that surround you. Be very watchful of the people around you, because not everyone that is around you is considered to be useless. Everyone has a role to play. Treat them well when you have the privilege, for a time will come you will need them. A time will come that you will be at a position of need, and these people that you treated well will treat you well. God says I should tell you, don't be like the man that came for the journey with a lot of food, yet decided to keep it for himself. Be the person that will be on a journey, and you will understand that in a journey, there are very unforeseen circumstances. A time might come, you will need the help of a friend. Therefore, treat them well when you have the opportunity to treat them well. And when that time will come, they will treat you well. And behold, the end of the story says thus: that man with the ladder had compassion over him and knew that he has taught him a lesson, and placed the ladder, and the man crossed. No matter how hurt you are in life, no matter how wrong people treat you, don't treat them the same way they treated you. Looking at the story, those people literally had no food and water. The little they had got finished. The man that came with abundance of food and water had resources to provide that. Don't get me wrong. He had resources to provide himself with food and water. But the others, their resources only permitted them to get certain things. There were some of them that were farmers, so they had to hold cutlasses. There were some of them that were hunters, so they had to carry bows in case of any danger. The other person was a carpenter, so he took his ladder. Don't mock at people based on what they are doing. A time will come in life, their importance will be felt. Everyone is important. The only reason why you have never felt their importance is because they have not yet gotten to that place where their relevance unveils. While you are the top, treat people well. God bless your family. My name is Pastor Abraham Abam. I pray this prophetic word enlightens you and opens you up to become the person you want to be in life. God bless you. Shalom.